Hello and welcome to Studio 415. On today's show, you'll hear how the NACS community has been fundraising to fight cancer. You'll see how artists at Carroll have been succeeding by taking art classes or forging their own path. And you'll find out why frog hats have been popping up all around CHS. All of that and more coming up next.
A very important thing in my life. It's everything to me.
Everyone saw them in the sense that they said, why everyone's wearing frog hats?
We remember Emmy. Emmy brought a lot of life to our relay.
Welcome to Studio 415. I'm Evan Bushman. Not every fight is physical. Pediatric cancer affects children across the world, but they're not alone. The American Cancer Society and Gold together are doing their part in the fight against cancer. With more is Studio 415 reporter Robert Shearer.
The Northwest Allen County community has been very busy to fund a cure for cancer. The past 6 years, Relay for Life has continued to make an impact on cancer research as they and other organizations like American Cancer Society, or ACS, and Gold Together have accumulated $71,000 towards a cure to cancer. The American Cancer Society has awarded banners among the 10 schools of Northwest Allen County for their support in the fight against cancer due to their donations. ACS held a small gathering at Perry Hills Tennis Court, showing the banners and a few other awards. One of the banners was brought that morning to Carroll High School.
We remember Emmy. Emmy brought a lot of life to our relay, our very first relay. She was our heart and soul and inspiration of why we do this.
An inspiration indeed. And although Emmy passed away, her memory lives on. Groups like Emmy's Hope, Relay for Life, and Gold Together are dedicated to raising money for pediatric cancer and held Emmy's Evening here at Huntertown Park.
Emily Javevsky was born on July 31st, 1998. She was diagnosed with synovial sarcoma at 14. On Thursday, August 16, 2018, at the age of 20, Emily passed at Riley Children's Hospital. Since then, her family has held and participated in events such as Emmy's Evening of Hope in honor of Emily Javevsky. This included games for kids, a live band, merchandise, a bidding table, which sales went to cancer research, and they raised a total of $9,000 for pediatric cancer research. Emmy was an inspiration to many younger kids going through cancer and is someone students could look up to. Emmy's family has and continues to receive a lot of support over the years, and people around her says she was an inspiration to others.
So Emily was always kind of a light in all of the tough situations. I mean, you think of going through cancer, she was 5-year battle 3 different times, and every time she was most positive throughout all that. So she was able to help younger kids going through cancer. They always looked up to her, and we really just hope to keep that light shining.
For Studio 415, I'm Robert Shearer.
As an inspiring artist, the expectation is to take Carroll's fine arts classes. However, not everyone follows this standard template. Studio 415 reporter Jana Berry lets us know how different people take different approaches to art.
Thanks, Evan. Although the Fine Arts Department offers a large number of classes, some creators here at Carroll have decided not to partake in them.
There are many reasons as to why someone might not be involved in any fine arts classes. For junior artist Bree Hess, having an environment tailored to her ideal working conditions was very important in her art making process.
I need kind of like everything to be a mess. If everything is like crisp and clear and a perfect vision, I don't know how to function with that because it's just so precise.
Because the environment for making art provided by the school is very fixed and peaceful, Hess felt it was better to make her own space specialized to her needs.
So like I like loud music. I like eating food while I'm doing art. And like sometimes like I get like crumbs on the pages. But like I just enjoyed that because it's just like that's what art is. It's kind of like a part of life. I shouldn't have it a perfect vision. I should just go with it.
Alternatively, junior illustrator Caitlin Gully wants to get involved as much as she can, which is what drew her towards taking the fine arts classes.
I like that they offer a lot of varieties of different art and that I can take an art class, at least one art class each semester from my freshman year to my senior year.
Gully is taking every art class that will fit into her schedule to work towards finding her individual style. Hess supports this, saying that finding your style is all trial and error.
There's no right way to appreciate art. It's just like with people perceive compliments and comments in multiple different ways. So I feel like that just goes for the same about art.
Hess works primarily with oil paints, but also traditional art with pencil and paper like Gully. They both decided what they want to make art with by trying new things and seeing what sticks. Art is complex, and unlike with a sport, the artist as well as the viewer have to make an effort to fully understand what the piece represents.
Don't make it just a statement, make it a conversation. And whether it be a good conversation or a bad conversation, just have that talk and learn something from it.
These artists would like you to know that you are as much of an artist as you say you are, whether or not you are in any fine arts classes. If you'd like to take a look at any of these artist pieces, check out their Instagrams. For Studio 415, I'm Jenna Berry.
While walking through the hallways, you may have noticed students wearing a frog bucket hat. What are these hats and where did they come from? In my story, I sought out to answer these questions and much more. Around the halls, and sometimes even around town, Tojo Tran's frog hat business has exploded and can be seen just about everywhere. Tojo Tran is a senior this year at Carroll, and he decided to end his last year in a bang. But with the frog hats, they themselves started out as a simple joke between Tojo's friends. But as more and more people saw the hats, it grew into something much more.
Everyone saw them in the sense that they said, why everyone's wearing frog hats? It's like, it's just us 13, or something like that. And it was just so funny. And then like, I could do something with this. And your boy bought 125 more hats 5 days after.
And it only grew from there. Tojo had quickly elapsed over $300 in profits. Tojo made this possible by selling each hat for $8 and also by being someone nice to talk to. Science teacher Brian Booker believes that Tojo's fun personality is what drives people to his hats.
We all know Tojo's a fun person, so I think they see him wearing a hat and maybe they hope it'll make them as fun as Tojo. So they're hoping the fun will rub off.
Booker is one of the many members of Tojo's Froggy Cult. The Froggy Cult is the name Tojo gave to the large group of people that have purchased his hats. He even went so far to make an Instagram account titled Frog Cult FTW for his business. Within the account, he makes posts showing that students wearing his hat and tries to promote the large variety of people that really enjoy his product.
I keep it around because it's just like so interesting how I can get so many people to wear the hat and thoroughly enjoy it. And I'm like, you know, it's like I want to document who has joined the army, so to speak. However, it's really hard to keep track of everyone because a lot of people have got the hat from me on the fly and I have no time to take a picture, you know what I mean?
But Tojo is a man of many trades. Not only does he sell frog hats, but he co-owns a brand business called Fragmental. Fragmental is a clothing and card brand that works to create comfortable and interesting products. While also making profit for himself, some of the profit, Tojo says, is going to charity.
It was basically just my way of just expressing myself in cards, but then I didn't want to just devote it to me. So our first deck of cards, we're going to devote proceeds of our profits to different charities that have to do with mental health and domestic abuse, because I really want to support those and stuff like that. And I feel like they're kind of a bit undermined in today's society, but also not.
In the end, it was Tojo's fun personality and kindness that really drew people to him and his hat. Junior Alex Graff left her thoughts about Tojo and his hats.
I think Tojo is a great person, caring person. If you ever meet him, you're gonna love him. He's so kind and so sweet. Like, he's the best. So honestly, get to know Tojo. He's a super awesome person.
So if you're interested, you can support Tojo by following his Instagram account, FrogCultFTW, or by following his Fragmental account. Also, Tojo does have a new shipment of hats coming in, so get them from him while you can. For Studio 415, I'm Evan Bushman. With every new school year comes new teachers and students, with one of the newest additions being Allie Salfrank, the new family and consumer science teacher. Studio 415 reporter Trenton Cove spent time with Salfrank to learn about her and the classes she teaches. Thanks. My story delves into the culinary district of Carroll, where I explore firsthand what it's like to be in the culinary program. Along the way, I interview upcoming culinary masters with the help of their teacher.
Carroll has a variety of courses to improve cooking potential, such as nutrition and wellness. The additions of these classes allow students to discover their true passion in cooking. Carroll has a teacher who understands the importance of these classes firsthand. Ali Salfrank graduated from Carroll in 2016 and is back and ready to inspire students.
The best part about being back is the relationships that I already had with teachers before from when I was a student, and kind of reconnecting with them and getting to see them again. But also just the students here is really what makes the school so amazing.
Intro to Culinary student Dalen Reyes dives into what he thinks makes Salfrank a great teacher.
When you're making food, she really goes in and teaches you how to prepare yourself for life. Because I mean, soon you're going to be making stuff on your own, so might as well.
Ethan Springer, another culinary student, explains the calming atmosphere that Salfrank creates for the students.
It's just a really chill environment in here. It's not a ton of work. I mean, you have hard classes every day. Come in here and make food. She's a nice teacher.
With Salfrank teaching both Intro to Culinary and Nutrition and Wellness, she is ready to prepare students for future culinary expertise and cooking mastery.
It wasn't until I was in high school that I realized that culinary was something that I was really interested in. I didn't know it was a special skill that I had. So I think it was once I got to high school is when I became the most interested in culinary and wanted to learn all I could about it. What about you? Do you have any interest in culinary, Trenton?
I think I do have some interest. Hello Chargers, and welcome to the Charger Cooking Corner. I've got my friends Riley, Parker, and Tojo, and they're going to teach me how to make some chicken tacos. How do we want to start this off?
All right, so right now we're just going to cut the meat to get into sliced tacos, because when you eat tacos, you don't want to have the whole chicken breast to eat.
Okay. So we're putting the oil in the pan, we're getting these chunks.
Yep.
We're going to put the chunks in the pan?
Yeah, and then we're going to cook them until they're done. The done temperature is 165.
Okay, nice, looking nice.
Then after we touch raw chicken, we want to change our gloves.
Okay.
And then wash our hands always.
The cilantro going right in. There we go.
So we have a 4-year culinary program. So your freshman or sophomore year, you're going to take nutrition and wellness. And then your sophomore year, you'll take Intro to Culinary or Advanced Nutrition and Wellness. Then after that, you'll get into Culinary 2, which is or Culinary 1. And then it's a 2-period class. Culinary 1 and Culinary 2 both are. So you have times to make a bunch of food. This chicken is almost done.
Yeah, it's looking really nice, smelling pretty good. Making me really hungry. Tojo's coming in clutch with the milk.
Keep going a little bit more. Perfect.
There we go. Now we got some nice amounts of milk in there.
All right, now it should get fully incorporated in there.
Okay, all good. Holding the pulse.
Now that our chicken is done, got it off the heat, I think we are ready to start plating our tacos.
Ooh, nice.
We're gonna just do 3 tacos here.
Got them 3 shells for them 3 tacos.
Yep, throw it in there. Yep.
Ooh, those are looking nice.
Then we'll let you do the last taco there after she shows you how to do these first 2.
Cool.
So we're just throwing a little lettuce on it. It adds taste because it's a little colder than the chicken, so it's gonna be, and it's also gonna give you that nice crunch. Then we're gonna throw some of that cilantro sauce that we made.
Nice.
And the last thing we'll throw in there is some pico.
You can do the last one.
Okay, time to make my own taco. So
you
I'll follow my teachers. And some chicken. You know, I gotta put a lot of chicken on there. I'm a chicken guy. I'll grab some of them onions. Sprinkle them. Grab some of this cilantro.
Then that is our cilantro lime chicken taco.
Oh, these are looking good. I'd like to thank all 3 of you, Riley, Parker, Tojo, for helping me out today and teaching me how to make an amazing chicken taco. So, with Studio 415, I'm Trenton Cove. I'm gonna try this taco right now. Let's get this bad boy out here. Oop, it's falling out a little. Mmm. that's all we have for today. Thanks for watching. If there was a story you would like us to cover, please let us know. For all of us here at Studio 415, have a great week, Carroll.
Sunny days and friendly smiles, walk the halls with me.